in this mine! It's not dry! Y'all at the Senate know that, right? There's still fuel in this mine! It's not dry! Y'all at the Senate know that, right? There's still fuel in this mine! It's not dry! Y'all at the Senate know that, right? Then it's automation moving in your damn installation and sentinels to get this place running? Cheap, ain't it? Then it's automation moving in your damn installation and sentinels to get this place running? Cheap, ain't it?
For your own protection. Can't you people see this? Now get back. For your own protection. Can't you people see this? Now get back. For your own protection. Can't you people see this? Now get back. For your own protection. Can't you people see this? Now get back.
So the little pests decide to attack from the sidelines. They are just inching away at the very limits of my patience.
Sentinel Prime, sir, we've just gotten a report of a beta-grade incident in our airspace. We've lost contact with a shuttle, and another is down. Normally, I wouldn't intrude, sir, but this involves a life-threatening attack on a senator. It's policy. Sir, the Senate. All we have at this time is a distress beacon, location, velocity. I've scrambled response. Just prior, there were reports of a disturbance at an off-planet facility. I'll have a report ASAP, sir, and I'll make sure that the Senate is kept up to date. Descriptively, it's callousness towards victims encouraging aggressive attitudes and taking pleasure in pain and humiliation. Legally, it's either serious assault or murder. Depending on how it's edited, they call it a sport. And this would be where he promoted himself to team captain. So far, we've been able to secure at least 16 volumes containing arena video assets. All of them are illegal combat. Most of them have at least some material featuring this team. We can conclude that these discs are netting someone a fortune. Inexpensive to produce, with approximately 400,000 of this volume alone in distribution. So, The Forge. Cybertron. While corrupt senators hoard profits from state energy supplies, the growing number of unemployed cannot even find the means by which to fuel themselves. When the Senate elects to automate yet another off-planet mine and make all employees redundant, the betrayed miners rebel. The security forces come down hard. The result? A massacre. Key workers are held responsible. En route to prison, they make a desperate bid for freedom by commandeering their shuttlecraft and fleeing to one of the most troubled population centers in all the city-states. Kaon, a place where life has no value and death sometimes has a price.
It's not finished. So, finish it. Finish him! Now you know what it takes to be a champion!
Get off him!
I don't.
Sideswipe! Get out of here! I'm gonna blow up part of the ship! Get out of here, Sideswipe! I'll hold him off! Till all are one.
The Forge. Cybertron. While corrupt senators hoard profits from state energy supplies, the growing number of unemployed cannot even find the means by which to fuel themselves.
Look at this mess. Even pit fighters will be slumming it here. 18 cycles of this is even enough to make my vision glitch. Fastback, you getting this? No wonder we can't track them between venues. They don't ship the arena components to the venue. They built it on site. Readings are off the scale. Who the... No. What the heck is that guy? Fastback? Scrap! Barrel! We have to clear the site!
This is OP Team Panorama 3 requesting response team on hostile encounter. Panorama 3 calling for urgent response team. Confirm. Fastback, bail out. Fastback. Stop. Fastback.
Why did you?
Cram it in your vent, you psychopath. Ah. Ah.
Serial killer. In year XX, month XX, day XX, on XX Street, in XX State, a male corpse was discovered. Judging from the incisions made on the body, it seems to be the work of a serial killer who has made his presence clear in this neighborhood. The incident occurred the day after the victim happily told his colleagues, "My new car is coming tomorrow." In this place, there are people benefiting off the floor they are on. There is a rule. They must not leave their assigned floor. If one does not want to be killed by the person on that floor, one can do nothing but climb to another floor. Circling the star, Alpha Centauri, ages ago, was a planet unlike any other in the heavens. Cybertron. No rock or soil or sand contributed to its bizarre geography. Its content was entirely mechanical. Cybertron existed from metallic surface to core as a vast, Saturn-sized mechanical world, a world whose origins were lost in the dead past. Yet life had evolved here. It had grown and adapted and thrived in its environment remarkably well. And cities rose across a broad mechanical expanse. Cities that were the products of Cybertron's dominant life forms. The Autobots. Whereas life elsewhere in the cosmos usually evolved through carbon bonding, here it was the interaction of naturally occurring gears, levers, and pulleys that miraculously brought forth sentient beings. They created a mechanical paradise, a machine-filled landscape, where each Autobot went about in his pursuits in peace and prosperity. But every paradise has its serpent, and on this world, it was Megatron, commander of those who called themselves the Decepticons. Who are you? Your original self, or your desired self? An angel, or a sacrifice? Who are you? What are you? You should find that out for yourself. Your original form, or your desired form. An angel, or a sacrifice. If one knows thyself, the gates shall open.
Autobot swine! Reflector! Buddy! Ah!
And still, the war raged across the battle. Scarred surface of a runaway planet. Though taken by surprise and destroyed by the billions in the initial assaults, the surviving Autobots were not defenseless. Each was gifted with the ability to alter his configuration into strange, unearthly vehicles. Vehicles of great offensive potential. And while the Decepticons in their armored aircraft shapes swooped down upon the many Autobot city-states erected during the war, The Autobot warriors stood firm and fought back. In time, the magnificent armies on each side of the struggle became known as the Transformers. Despite the valor of the Autobots, the Decepticons had planned the pattern of the war too well. Autobot casualties mounted everywhere, and in the forefront of the most devastating attacks stood the malevolent Megatron, whose deadly fusion cannon spewed endless streams of energy that laid waste to entire Autobot strongholds.
Don't mean to interrupt, sir, but I've come across something troubling. Thought you should see it now. I was joyriding this morning, out in the Alpha Sector, way outside city limits. Found a minicon lying on the road, beat up really bad. Could hardly talk. He gave me this. Begged me to give it to you.
Not much. We received word from D10 yesterday that the Decepticons are headed this way. Let's put it this way. It was the Decepticons who broadcast that message. After they wiped out D10, the only thing we can do, Sparkplug. Prepare! We may not be able to fight them off, but we can sure try and keep them out. We've just about finished setting up the force shield regulators. Once that's done, all we have to do is hit the switch, and an Energon dome will umbrella overtop the village. It has to. It's our only chance. We've only got one shot at this. Last thing we want is to get caught off guard before we're ready. I need you on that hilltop. It looks down into the northern quadrant. If the Decepticons are on their way, and they are, that's where they'll be coming from. As soon as you see them approaching, signal us. Then hightail it back here to get under the dome. You think you can handle that? Long ago, there existed robots. Robots that could shapeshift into any forms their hearts desired. Such power did not come without consequences, and so, two factions were born. One sought to destroy everything, while the other fought to protect. Only one stood, while the other fell. They are among us, here, now. They have been on Earth for more than 2 years. The populace at large unaware of their presence, or their terrifying intentions. An advance guard of alien mechanoids, in forms designed to mimic local forms of transportation, communication, hardware, and weaponry, instigating a staged plan of staggering proportions. Phase 1 has begun.
This is Sideswipe! Contacting Autobot headquarters! It's Soundwave! Requesting immediate support! Ah! This is Sideswipe! Contacting Autobot headquarters! It's Soundwave! Requesting immediate support! Ah!
Impossible. We do not have the soldiers or resources or means of entry. Scanning electrical impulses. Your designation, Megatron. Then I have a proposal for you. Technology, weaponry, the means to modify yourself, to incorporate those technologies, and the information to apply those tools as you wish. My designation, Soundwave before inquiry is made. Arena location revealed in advance. In direct relation to financial offering. Extermination protocol active. I know what I promised you, but we're running out. There's barely enough energon left for us. I'm working my martyrs as hard as I can. I swear I will get you the rest.
dead! You're late!
Impossible. We do not have the soldiers or a means of entry. High Guard, prepare for battle. What is our first command?
Good thing there's no Decepticons out here. You hear that?
Calm down, Ratchet.
Red Alert is dead. We need another medic. What is it?
Hey, that's my cog.
Why did you replace it? And how do I combine with that?
Whoa, it worked. We have to save him.
We lost Red Alert and Grapple as well.
Yes. Lord Megatron, don't worry. You'll be killed soon enough. Understand? Is that so? Then I wish you the best of luck. Is something on your mind? I am disturbed. What will you do with the Scout Shockwave?
I'm going to avenge every life you have taken. And I'm going to make sure you feel all the pain they felt. On March 18th, 1990, two men disguised as policemen entered the Isabel Stewart Garden Museum in Boston. After anticipating two guards, they stole 13 pieces of art, with a total value of more than $500 million. And then they left, like nothing had happened, leaving no significant traces to authorities, who have not solved this case to this very day.
On March 18th, 1990, two men disguised as policemen entered the Isabel Stewart Garden Museum in Boston. After anticipating two guards, they stole 13 pieces of art, with a total value of more than $500 million. And then they left, like nothing had happened, leaving no significant traces to authorities, who have not solved this case to this very day.
I've been looking all over for you, Dad.
How long have you been here? Doing this kind of thing, it reminds me of him.
Is that how you're gonna live now? Just pretending he didn't exist? I'm not gonna end up like him, Dad. Whoa!
What the heck?
Where are we?
It's hard to say. I guess that's the good thing about being fat. It fills all the wrinkles. It's not our fault. It's not our fault. It was a trap. Yeah, and some reality got caught in the mix. Pfft, old. I've been 12 since, forever. Okay, that was weird, but I'm not gonna let that ruin our day. I'll call Penny and see if she wants to go to the mall. Come on, let's try it again.